Dr. Perlmutter, I would love to hear, as a neurologist, what is the mechanism of harm or just the effect of fluoride as it crosses the blood-brain barrier? What does it do to the brain? Why does it cause inflammation of the brain? Why are there concerns when the brain is exposed to fluoride?
Well, hello, Dr. Mark Rahenna, my good friend, and I think that the concerns are really important. We know that fluoride can accumulate within the brain. That's not a good thing. Easily transgresses the blood-brain barrier, so it is not excluded when we're exposed to fluoride, as in, for example, oral products. But then the role of fluoride becomes much more sinister. We know, for example, that fluoride is described as being quite toxic as it relates to the mitochondria. The mitochondria are involved in creating energy, are involved in a lot of different things that we're now getting an understanding of, including how the brain determines the function of certain cells called the microglial cells. Will they be supportive or will they be destructive? That's determined in large part by the function of mitochondria, and that is threatened when they are exposed to fluoride. We also know, for example, that fluoride tends to accumulate within the brain in an area called the pineal gland. That sits between the two hemispheres, back of the brain, and the pineal does a lot of things, but most importantly, what we recognize about the pineal gland is that it is involved in the conversion of tryptophan ultimately into melatonin, and as such, threatening melatonin production can have consequences, certainly as it relates to our ability to regulate our sleep cycle. But we know that melatonin also is playing an important role in immune function. So on multiple counts, this issue with exposure to fluoride does pose a clear and present danger.